dig into one of Boston Market's 5 new meal-sized deals for just $5.99 each, like our quarter dark chicken with 1 gourmet side, or our hearty chicken pot pie, both served with our world-famous cornbread. Boston Market. Meal accomplished.
So they want to know on a scale from 1 to 7, how happy are you? Well, yesterday I was a 2, maybe this morning I was a 4.
eHarmony wants to know how often you're happy. Chemistry.com just wants to know who makes you happy. Join now and your first 5 matches are free.
If you think about it, this is a lot like most job search sites. They let everyone in, so the best people can't stand out. Join the Ladders, the premium job site for only 100K plus jobs and only 100K plus job seekers.
Oil, energy, the environment. It is the story of our time, and it leaves no one untouched. Because this is about you and me, and the other 6.5 billion people on this planet who need energy. So for today, the world needs oil. But what is also true is that we can provide it more intelligently, more efficiently, more respectfully, that we can practice and espouse conservation. Yes, we are an oil company, but right now we're also providing natural gas, solar, geothermal, because we live on this planet too. Not corporate titans, but people who daily try to find newer ways, cleaner ways to power the world. Imagine that, an oil company as part of the solution. This is the power of human energy.
This is CNBC.com News Now.
BMC Software says the antitrust waiting period for its acquisition of Blade Logic has ended early. BMC announced a tender offer of $28 a share just 2 weeks ago. And the Nasdaq breaks its 4-month losing streak, finishing March up less than 1%. The Dow and S&P 500 were not so fortunate, both down marginally. And no surprise, oil up for the 5th straight quarter, up almost 6%. That's CNBC.com News Now. I'm Courtney Reagan.
Tonight, we're going to give you the secrets so you can sell anything. Sarah Blakely is one of the biggest success stories right now in the world of entrepreneurs. Her company, Spanx, is off the charts in the last year. She's increased sales from $150 million to $250 million in 1 year. Let me tell you something at home. You want what she's got. So what is that? Beyond having a great idea, she's got the razzle-dazzle sale, the knack for getting people's attention and letting her stuff sell like gangbusters. Tonight, you're going to master her techniques. You're going to master selling. I promise you, it's time for the razzle-dazzle sale. I'm Donnie Deutsch. That's tonight's big idea.
I'm Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. In 2006, our retail sales at Spanx were $150 million. And 1 year later, I got to pinch myself, but our retail sales are now $250 million. Things just exploded. The butt business is booming. I have women everywhere flashing me their Spanx and saying, Spanx a lot. I mean, airports, restaurants, you name it, I'm being flashed. So Spanx is moving from butts to boobs, and we've come out with a new product that I've named Braleluya. The front is regular molded cups with underwire so you get full support, and the rest is made out of pantyhose. I'm going to show you how to use your personality and your specific strengths to go out there and make millions.
All right, well, Sarah Blakely, speaking of millions, last time you were here a year ago, you were doing $150 million with Spanx. A year later, $250 million, $250.
$250 million sounds like so much.
That is a lot. And because, you got a way of selling, of using flash, of doing it that you're going to share tonight about whether if you're just starting out, you want to take it to the next level, we're going to share those secrets, what I'm calling kind of the Sarah Blakely, flash it to millions, always be selling, how to do it, how to get out there. And the first thing you say to people if they're going to sell something is that there's no place to hide.
Right. You got to get out there. I mean, I hit the streets as soon as I invented the footless pantyhose. I stood in department stores all day long, every day, flashing my Spanx.
You just got to get out there.
You got to get out there.
I mean, no substitute. And you also, once you're out there, you've told the story many times. We can just tell it again. People don't hear it. The way you closed that deal with the Neiman Marcus salesperson was?
Yeah, I mean, I had no shame, Donnie. I took the Neiman Marcus saleswoman or the buyer into the bathroom with me. In the middle of my pitch, I knew I had 5 minutes. I said, you know what, will you just follow me to the restroom? And she's like, excuse me? And we went into the bathroom. I went into the stall with my Spanx on, showed her with and without in the white pants, and she said, I get it, I'm sold.
But you got to be out there. You got to be pitching. Just get in front of people, even if you're afraid. And you talk about fear. We're going to talk about that a little later. But I love this one. You say, find your sizzle and show the world.
Yeah, you got to find what differentiates yourself, and you've got 15 to 30 seconds to tell the world. I mean, you've got to do it fast, and humor is really important. You got to have energy, and I think being vulnerable also is part of the sizzle. Like, you're part of it. I mean, I ran around with a picture of my own rear end saying, look at what it did for me. And that really disarms consumers, and it makes them feel like, like we can all breathe. Okay, well, I'm not perfect either. I got cellulite too, and let me talk about it.
So if you had 15 to 30 seconds now